Adventure Synchron is a very strong deck going first and can regularly play through multiple interruptions when piloted correctly. Kashtira is a great engine in this deck because they are hand trap magnets, and they give you a free level 7, which you can use with your tuner to synchro into Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon, the key card in this deck. We'll use Jet's effect to search for the level 4 Junk Servant, and then re-summon Jet with Accel. Now we can normal summon Junk Servant and use Accel's effect to synchro into Stardust Dragon and an unaffected Junk Speeder, which will win the game.
What's good, YouTube? I'm Duelist Nickel, and I am back with more Adventure Synchron content. I'm getting around to this a little later than I had wanted, but I've got some great replays to share with you guys from the Duelist Cup last month, including some board breaking, playing through Interruption, and of course, a deck out. If you're looking for the deck list, it's pretty much the same list that I used in my last video, my Master 1 deck profile from last season. In that video, I went through the whole list, talked about some of the different techs and engines that I'm running and why. So if you missed that, be sure to check that out. And as always, if you are enjoying my content, don't forget to like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe.
Going second can be challenging with this deck because we rely on board breakers and extenders rather than hand traps, but Triple Tactics is our best board breaking card, so we might be okay here. However, we are going to have to play through a full combo Yubel board, and they're going to set up about 7+ interruptions, so let's see what we can do. That's a good top deck. Card destruction can give us some draws. Make sure to set thrust so we don't lose it. Plus we just cleared a nib there, and now we can make some adventure plays. Except now we're going to bait their trap, and they're going to stop us from getting to Griffin Rider, but that's going to make our thrust live. We can search for talents to steal their Apollosa, giving us some insulation to start building our own board. First, summon our adventure token, and then I'm going to use Jet's effect in the graveyard to resummon itself. Now, we can synchro into Junk Speeder. They're going to respond here so that they can clear the Apollosa, but it's too late to stop Junk Speeder from resolving. And now we're going to have to play through their SP Little Knight. Search for Illumination, and then use it to dump Trail to the graveyard. Then we can use Stardust's effect to bring itself back and trigger Trail to summon itself as well. Then we'll go into Accel, which we can use to respond to their little knight, dodging its effect, and synchroing into an unaffected Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon will search for Synchro Rumble, which we can use to bring back Accel from the graveyard, which we'll use to go into a Baronne de Fleur. And now we can pop their Nightmare Pain, which is a key card to clear against Yubel, and we've officially gained the advantage in this duel. Here's another duel going second, this time against Pendulums, and this will be an uninterrupted board, but we've got a solid hand. Start by summoning Unicorn. Don't activate its effect. We'll go directly to the battle phase to clear their Palooza. In main phase 2, we can start breaking down their board. Activate Unicorn to bait one of their negates. 1-for-1 can give us a tuner or a non-tuner, so activate Synchro Overtake first to see if they want to negate that. We have two ways to get to Speeder. Activate right, and they're going to negate. But now we can use 1-for-1 to get into the Snake Eyes line. If you're looking for some further explanation on the Snake Eyes lines in this deck, check out my Snake Eyes Synchron combo guide. Flamberge can bait their SP Little Knight. Now, we'll synchro into TG Mighty Striker to search for TG All Clear. Summon Rush Rhino, and then we'll use Jet's effect to bring itself back from the graveyard to set up for Speeder. We'll get Accel to the board so that we can summon Trail from the deck, Synchro into Charge Warrior for a draw and a token. Now we can go into Ravenous Croc for a draw 2. Then we can activate Accel to go into an unaffected Crimson Dragon. Which we can use to target Croc and go into Trishula, which will banish one card from their field, graveyard, and hand. We can tribute Trishula with Stardust Synchron to bring itself back from the graveyard, which will trigger Trail to summon itself, as well as Assault's effect to bring back Trishula. Framelord Omega will rip their last card from their hand, and then we can get to Dissipator to resummon their SP Little Knight to our field. And lastly, we'll clean up the rest of their board. This time, we're going first. Start out by getting our adventure engine live and bringing out our tuner. Since we've also got Diabellstar Witch, we can set up Speeder while leaving our Griffin Rider Negate up. We'll set up Accel and activate its effect for an unaffected Speeder. Except they've got Gamma. It's a good thing we saved that Griffin Rider Negate, but they've also got Nib. We might be screwed. Time to resort to some Snake Eyes plays. Snake Eyes Oak can bring back our tuner. Then we can summon Flamebirds from the deck. And now we can Synchro into Ravenous Croc for a draw and to trigger Flamebirds' effect. Could have gone for Mighty Striker here and used that line to get the Speeder, but we drew into Enchantress, so we'll summon her instead. Speeder resolves, and from here, it's smooth sailing. this duel, we're going second against Labrynth, and we've got multiple ways to get to our tuner and multiple level 4s, so we'll start with our adventure engine so that we can pressure their board. We're going to use Dracoback to spin their Lovely because it stops us from responding to their traps. And we'll hold the negate here. Since we've got 1-for-1 available to get to our tuner, we can use original Sinful Spoils to go for Snake Eyes Ash to make some Snake Eyes plays while we've got the insulation from Griffin Rider. Lab can play some nasty traps, so we have to respect their face down card. We can bait their Torby's effect with Flameburge. And there it is, they were holding a dimensional barrier. It's a good thing we saved our negate. No chance. And of course they're holding a Nibiru. But Synchrons do not fear the rock. Flameburge will bring back the 2 level 1s, and we can keep on comboing. If you follow the channel, you know that we love ourselves a good Maxx challenge. This particular challenger is a 60 card deck, so we'll have to summon extra. After we resolve Speeder, we'll go for Crystal Wing for the negate. Then we can get into TG Hyper Librarian to facilitate draws. Just what we were looking for, Triple Tactics Thrust. But we've still got a ways to go before their hand is big enough to use card destruction. They're actually going to help us out here with the Hobness Mill. Thankfully, they didn't hit any fusions. And now, our Triple Tactics Thrust is live. We don't even need to bring out Garden Rose Maiden. Last thing we'll do is set up as many negates as we can. Second copy of Thrust. Frame Lord Omega will make the Dispater negate live. Then we can set up Griffin Rider. And just like that, they've got enough cards in hand, and we can thrust into card destruction and win the game.
Okay. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a trendsetter. Okay. Let go. Hey, okay, I know I'm here to stay. Counting on my wins up.